website decoded.
In this bite-sized tutorial, we're going to look at creating a Contact Us form using Gravity Forms. Now, the Contact Us form is the most common form that gets created on people's websites. So once you have Gravity Forms installed, you'll see Forms in your sidebar, and if you go to that, that will bring you to this page. So what we're going to do is, you can see I already have a Contact Us, so we're going to create Contact Us 2. So if we press Add New up here, here we have our form. Now obviously our form at this point has nothing in it, so what we're going to do is we just press literally on the single click on the header and single click on the edit, and that will open up this area, and we can now name our form. And the description I'm just going to leave as it is. We have a bunch of other things that you can do to customize it. So in the advanced, this is what is going to be on the button at the end of the form. Submit is fine in this case for us. If you use CSS styling and you want to style this with CSS classes, you can enter these in here. You can obviously do a whole bunch of other options and things so that you can limit the number of entries. That's obviously not relevant for a Contact Us form, but may apply to other types of forms. So we are just going to close that down, and now we're going to put some fields into our form. Now if we go over here, you've got advanced fields, and again just single click on the header and it opens this up. We'd like a name in our Contact Us form to know who's contacting us. So if you single click on name, and here we go, this puts a name in, and we're going to press edit on here. Now this one is actually asking for first name and last name. I like to keep things really simple because it makes forms much easier to fill out. So we're going to come down to here, name format, and say simple. And that will just have it, it's just one field here. Now this means that your users can enter just their first name, they can enter their first name, last name, whatever takes their fancy, it's up to them. It makes it very easy to do. We're also going to make this a required field, meaning that to fill this form out and enter it, they have to have submitted their name. So this way we know who we're talking to. And then a description, this just goes underneath to help your user work out what to put in the form, in this field. So there we go, please enter your name. And if we close that one down, the next field we'd like to put in there is email. So if I single click on email, and here we go, we edit this. Again, this is going to be required because if they don't provide an email, I can't provide an answer to their question. So, oops. There we go, enter your email address. Now this email confirmation does do some sort of confirming that it's an actual email address, so it's got an @ in it. I don't tend to bother with it. They seem to have worked so far. So the next field we'd like in there, if we come up to standard fields, is what I'd like to put in is basically a topic, so it will categorize my incoming responses to my form. So I'm going to select the drop down, single click on that, and if we edit that, here you can see we have a bunch of selections. Now none of them are our default, so I'm going to set a default as the first choice, and I'm going to enter my choices that I would like people to select one or the other of. So because I have a membership site, I'm going to say member queries. The second one, non-member queries, being thoroughly imaginative here, and other. You can have whatever topics you want, is totally related to your site. Just think how people would contact you and how you would break that down into 3 or more, because you have another plus here. You can add as many options as you want, or if you only want 2, you can hit the minus and remove that one. Whatever it is, just think about how you would break down how people will contact you and the type of questions they have, and just enter those in here, because that will help you in the long run very quickly see what options you've got coming in from your form. So there we go. Please select the topic of your query. And again, we're going to make this required. We've given them an other, therefore it contains everything they could possibly ask us. So I'm going to close that down. Now lastly, next we're going to select paragraph text. Just single click on that. This is actually going to be their message to us. So we're going to edit this and message. Please enter your message. And again, if they're bothering to contact us, they obviously have a question, so we're going to make this required. And I've just noticed I left this one untitled, so we go back to edit and give that a title. Now last off, again, we're going to pop down to advanced fields, and we are going to say we want a capture form on this, because anybody, they don't have to be a member of our site to do this, because this form is going to sit outside of our membership, just like it would on a normal site and a normal blog. Anybody, including robots, which are just programs, can access this form. So this capture form is going to ensure that anybody who fills it out has to be human, and therefore it's going to cut down significantly on the amount of spam we get, and I hate spam. So I don't like the red, doesn't go with my site. I'm going to choose clean, and if when you press capture on this it says you need to register your site for capture, then we actually have a bite-sized tutorial on how to register your site for capture, so I suggest you go see that one. It is available for all free members just under the members dashboard if it's not still on the home page, so you can just watch that and it'll show you exactly how to set up your site for reCAPTCHA. I'm just going to enter in here a little description. Please show us you're human, and close that down. Now if we didn't like the order of these, we can quite easily just click, drag and drop, but I actually do like the order I've put them in, and so what I'm going to do is just save the form. This pops up a little pop-up here, and I can either preview it or continue editing it or return to the list, and I can also set up email notifications. Now if I wanted to send some of my responses, say like the account queries, off to a VA I have that will deal with all account inquiries, or I want to send off my support to my support team, whatever it is, I can set it up so that this topic goes to this email address, this topic goes to this email address, and you can do all of that with inside of Gravity Forms. It's an excellent plugin for that. So I'm just going to return to the list, and as you can see there's our Contact Us too. Now what I'm going to do is actually put it into a page so that you can do the same and use it. So if we go to our pages, we're going to go Add New, Contact Us too, and as you can see here there's a little icon here saying Add Gravity Form, so I just click on that and it does come up. It's obviously waiting for WordPress. This does usually work. I'm going to publish the page and come back to it. There we go. Okay, this is what usually happens when you click on that. So now I'm going to select the form, which is Contact Us To. Do I want to display the form title? If I've called my page Contact Us To and the form Contact Us To, then probably not. I usually say no, but I do leave the description in there. And then I'm just going to say Insert Form, update that, and then View Page. And this is what our members will see if it was a real page for us. There's the page title and there's the form we just created. And that is all there is to creating and using a contact us form with Gravity Forms.